Good morning. Warm welcome. Big hugs. Left side to left side, your heart to my heart. Yeah, your worst to mine. There you go. Enjoy it. Well, I gotta say, some pretty magical things, miraculous things are happening with me, for me, and around me. Yeah, this last little while. Yeah, for sure. Jamie's family arrived about a week ago, so he was pretty tied up with his family, and we hadn't talked for 3 days or so. And so yesterday we finally went for a drive downtown, and I was telling him about all these pieces that were falling into place for me, and explain them in detail. And it's amazing how non-judgment, how open, how receptive that man is. It really, really, really is. So anyway, as I told him all of those things, and then later I get back and my phone was sitting on my desk. I was working on something that, anyway, and my phone rang Harry. Yeah, sitting on my desk, my phone rang Harry. So I'm talking to Harry, and he proceeded to tell me all these messages he's getting from the Palladians about what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and what my role is in it. And it was exactly what I had told Jamie. Yeah, and I didn't tell him I didn't tell Harry anything. He just told it to me. So anyway, that was pretty spot on. It was a beautiful confirmation for me, because I'm in the unknown, unfamiliar, and unseen, and there's no tangible thing like this boulder I'm sitting on. There's nothing tangible about what it is that the messages I get and what I see and where I see myself going and what's going to happen for humanity and all of that. So anyway, the next thing is that these two kids and the grandmother the other day, it's a perfect metaphor. It's an absolute metaphor for what I see is about to happen. Here's the grandmother with a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old on a boulder. A wave had already come in about, not quite as high as the 4 that were coming right behind. And they had the water come up to the chest of the little 5-year-old that was sitting on the rock. And the grandmother had her back to the ocean. She was unaware of the imminent dangers that were still coming. All she was doing was saying, "Oh gosh, what happened? I didn't know this was there. I didn't know what was going to happen." And I said, "We haven't got time to talk. We got to get out of here." And so I just said to the little 5-year-old, "Okay, jump on my back." And she said, "Yes." And she jumped on my back, grabbed the little 8-year-old by the hand, and ran up to onto the beach where it was safe. And the grandmother, I left her by herself, figuring that she was strong enough to do that, and if she hadn't have left when I left, she wouldn't have been. So it was an absolute danger, and the grandmother with her back to the danger, not having an idea in the world how dangerous it was. Those 2 girls would have been washed out to sea, and she couldn't have done nothing about it because she would have been lucky to save herself. Yeah. So that's a wonderful metaphor for what's happening on the planet as we speak. Anyway, the great news is, in the nick of time, I came along, and there it was. And all 3 were led to safety. So isn't that amazing? So have yourself a magnificent day. Yes, I know I will. That is a gift. Bye for now. And remember, you are absolutely divine.